So Cashflow Group is a specialist asset finance company for small business. We commenced the business focused purely on the franchise sector in Australia, and we've since branched out outside of the franchise space as well into other small business lending, primarily in the accommodation space, pharmacy and medical, and fitness as well. I guess my very original background was a franchisee, so and hence why we started the business in that franchise space. Knew the sector quite well, had a lot of contacts in franchising, and I guess coming from being a franchisee and having that experience of opening my first store and wondering where the funds are going to come from and how I'm going to afford to do store refurbishments when leases are up and what have you. It's sort of a good learning curve, and then after getting out of the franchises in around 2008, took a couple of years off, but then found myself in a finance role with a public company and sort of saw what they were doing and set up the franchise funding division for them. And then I sort of felt that it probably could have been done better, but I had certain limitations around what the board in that business wanted. So I sort of thought that it could essentially be done better for the franchisee and the franchisor. So putting together a product that worked well for them. I think probably mainly just really understanding from the business owner's perspective the stress that they go through in starting a business and worrying about where they're getting the finance from and what they go through was probably critical. And that's why we've always had that approach where we really want to do the right thing by the client. We're not just there to give them funding. It's really sort of providing them a helping hand along the way with understanding a little bit more about what they need to be doing, and just I guess also having that understanding of that unique franchisee relationship that doesn't exist in other independent businesses, and how that sort of dynamic plays out in that whole relationship as well.